Game.
I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be spitting this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, 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 yo. It's fucking Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's fucking Knucklehead Sports. We're in the building. It's your boy Toe Tags. Hoach is on his way. Pretty sure Krills is on his way. Show is nowhere to be seen. What's going on, Hoach?
Yo, what up, player?
Feeling like a villain on penicillin. What up, player?
Nothing much here. Trying to use my laptop, but fucking haven't used it so long that my Chrome logged me out, so I don't remember my fucking password.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes, man.
So I'm here trying to all the passwords I've done in the past. I'm like, here, motherfucker. It is what it is.
They fuck you with the cell phones and they fuck you with the passwords.
But I just changed my my cell phone because I cracked my screen on my other phone.
Yeah.
Which usually never happens because I really don't drop phones. But I was walking up the steps in my job and it hit my thigh and it fell out my hand. So I mean, it does it automatically. So I go into Google on my phone to where it says my password, and I click on it, and it brings me to the same screen I am now. Like, do you want to put in your password? Like, no. Can you just show me my fucking password?
Word.
I'm like, why you gotta make this shit so fucking difficult, asshole?
For real, shit.
But enough about that.
Shit, they do enough to keep you out, but not keep fucking hackers out. You know?
No, that is true. I mean, I'm talking right now, but I'm still trying to log in to see if I can just do it on my laptop. It's just frustrating right now because I'm like, you know what? I got home late from work, so I literally had enough time just to set up everything, hop in the shower, and then start the podcast. And I'm like, Damn, I don't remember my password.
Shit, man. Dude, there's so much shit that I try to fucking. There's so much shit that I fucking try to fucking open, and it's like, what's your password? I was like, I don't fucking know. I didn't
The
know I had
fuck,
a password on one of my backups for my phone, and I'm not even gonna lie, for about 7 years, I've been trying different passwords, and I finally found it.
the fucked up thing is that my laptop is only a year old, so I set up everything. You know what I'm saying? So today I go in and I click on Gmail, and it's asking me all this shit. Like, my man, why are you asking me all this shit? It's my fucking computer.
Word. It's racist, bro. That's what it is. It's fucking racism at its best. This is why you need to switch to Apple.
Oh hell no, never gonna happen. Don't even play yourself, love. Don't even play yourself. Now it's telling my Chrome is what is it? It has to update my Chrome. Like,
Shit.
shouldn't it be done automatically? You piece of shit, you.
You know, it should be. But speaking of pieces of shit,
Daniel Jones, what's up?
Yeah, that's what I was going at. That's what I was getting at. My brother's he's on the bandwagon. He's already on some, let's get this motherfucker the fuck out of here.
All right. Not for nothing. We've been doing this podcast since what? Since last NFL season.
Yeah.
Have I been right so far?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the best he's looked this season.
The fucked up thing is, I follow a lot of Giants YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And I've always said, I'm like, yo, man, he is not a good quarterback. And to have fellow Giants fans tell me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know this, you don't know that. Like, how many excuses are you going to make for this dude? Oh, we don't have receivers. Oh, we don't have an offensive line. Oh, we don't have this. Oh, we don't have that. The reason you don't have a lot of that stuff is because the man is very flawed as a quarterback.
Yeah.
And I keep telling people, his lack of pocket awareness goes back to his college days. Now, I am no expert, even though I like to think I am. But, seeing that even playing street football, and I play a little organized football, I used to play quarterback. And the one thing I've always heard everybody say is if you have no pocket awareness, you cannot be an effective quarterback.
It's true.
All right. And I've said this many a time. Tom Brady is the most unathletic athlete I've ever seen in my life. Don't take it personal, Tom. You know you're not athletic.
Word.
I go, but Tom knew how to maneuver the pocket. And it's not like you have to start running or whatever, but you slide left, you slide right. That's one. Two,
Yeah.
since jump, I've said it, this kid does not know how to read a defense. He doesn't know how to make line adjustments. He doesn't know how to recognize the blitzing linebacker. So he can't tell his offensive line which way to slide the protection. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. Like Eli Manning's last 2 years or whatever with the O-line sucked. Yeah, Eli was getting hit, but Eli was still getting rid of the ball. This guy holds the ball, waiting for a wide receiver to be open. In the NFL, unless there's a blown coverage, the wide receiver is never wide open. You have to throw him open.
Yeah.
It is not that hard. You stupid son of a bitch.
And he was getting sacked left and right too.
Look, my offensive line is not playing good. I'll give him that. but you know your offensive line is not playing good. Why are you holding on to the ball?
That is true. That is true.
You know, like, wouldn't you realize, hey, my offensive line can't hold a block, so I gotta get this ball out quick. But you know what happens when you're a flawed quarterback that doesn't know how to read a defense, and you lock onto a wide receiver and don't know how to go through your progressions quick, you're gonna get sacked a lot, and that's exactly what's happening. He's getting exposed. And my man Tyson, all I gotta say is, "Hey yo,
Hey yo.
that's right."
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at the highlights because I can't watch the games because I'm in the podcast doing the raw shit, so I was watching the highlights and it kind of looked like at one point the offensive line gave up on this nigga. Like after the interception he threw, it was like, you know what, man, we're tired of this shit.
Bro, look, here's what I'm gonna say, and like Eli Manning wasn't a rah guy kind of guy. You never saw that in Eli. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Eli knew that he had that leadership kind of quality. This motherfucker don't have no leadership kind of quality. I keep hearing people motherfuckers say, "Oh, well, he's smart." Yeah, he's smart. He went to Duke. That don't mean being book smart does not mean you are fucking have common sense or have any other kind of smarts. I've known some very smart, street people who are smarter than motherfuckers who are just book smart.
Yeah. Book smart
I'm
really doesn't do nothing.
pretty sure if I put a calculus problem in front of him, he'll be able to fucking figure it out. But I'm not putting calculus in front of you. I'm putting fucking X's and O. I'm putting football. It's real simple. Okay, my offensive line has not had enough time to gel. I know I'm not going to get 3 seconds, so I can't stick on looking at one receiver. That pick six he threw, he threw it because he held on to the ball. And he waited until when he thought the receiver was open to throw it. Had he thrown it off the receiver coming off the break, it probably does not get intercepted. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
And again, all you Giants fans who look at game film, just look at the way he throws the ball. He literally waits until a wide receiver is open.
Yeah, I mean that interception was hit. He took too long to throw that fucking ball. He should have just tucked that shit in and fucking ran with it.
So when I'm telling you that I can tell, like I remember last year against the Patriots, right? They threw an out route. They catch it in front of the cornerback. But that thing's like 15 yards. I literally say, yo, don't go to that play again because it's going to turn into a pick six. I see the same formation. I literally said, don't throw it to the out. Don't throw it to the out. He threw it to the out. What happened? Pick six. Now, mind you, I'm not, I'm not an NFL defensive analyst or coordinator or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid millions of dollars to break down quarterback or game film or none of that shit. But if I'm looking at that play and I can tell you, yo, don't throw it there because it's about to get picked,
he should have saw that.
You telling me you're getting paid to play this game and you can't see that?
I think maybe he does see it. He just thinks that his arm is strong enough to get it through there.
No, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. No, nigga, no. No.
You don't think he got the gas to throw that?
No. None in the slightest. You don't got a rifle. Yo, Josh Allen got a rifle.
Zach Wilson got a rifle.
Right, compared to fucking Josh Allen, Daniel Jones, you have a fucking water pistol.
Damn. Damn, son. My man got a water pistol.
You
Shit.
know, my man Josh Allen is throwing gas 100 miles per hour. You know, my man Randy Johnson out there. Daniel Jones is throwing like 85 miles per hour.
I mean, he has some good moments, but I
But
think,
again,
like you said, that's one of those.
there's too many few good moments.
Yeah, like when the play breaks down, he don't know what to do with it afterwards. But I mean, so who? So what happens now, Coach? I'm asking you, what happened now
Well,
with the Giants?
they stupidly paid him.
Yeah, but didn't you say we get that shit back, or after 2 years he has the?
Oh
It
no,
was
see,
like a loan.
they did something stupid, and they restructured his contract to free up more cap space. So now the out that they gave themselves is no longer an out because if they cut him after year two, he carries an $18 million dead cap hit. So now, not only did they fuck themselves the first go around by giving him a contract and not giving it to Barkley, now they've compounded the issue by the only escape that they had. They fucking they put sheetrock. They didn't even put sheetrock. They put brick up because $18 million kept that cap hit is it's a big amount of money. Now remember in the off season, I said, yo, they have to play the offensive line. They have to gel. They have to gel. They didn't play the offensive line together.
Yeah,
So all the communication problems that the offensive line is having right now is because of that.
damn.
Like I remember in the preseason, the starting offensive line, which only has started one game because of injuries, right?
Yeah,
They played one series against the Carolina Panthers second stringers. Daniel Jones went 8 for 9, and everybody's like, "Yo, we look good." And I say, "Y'all is stupid." What up, Joseph?
what up,
I go,
Joe?
yo, y'all is stupid. You have one series against the second string defense, and now look how bad they're being exposed. But again, to a lot of other Giants fans who comment on other YouTubes, I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess who's looking stupid now?
Hey, you know what it is, man. People act like they don't see shit.
Yo, my man Dennis Green said it best one time. You know when he said they are who we thought they were. Well,
Yeah,
Daniel Jones is who we thought he is, a fucking burger.
my man say he's a fucking burger.
And yo, I'm gonna even compound this. He a burnt burger.
Damn,
You know,
that
he's
shit.
that.
It don't have no
he,
juice left.
Nah, you know how sometimes when you're on the grill and one of those patties falls in between, the
Yeah,
grill,
yeah.
yeah, and it comes out burnt to a crisp.
Yep.
That's Daniel Jones.
Shit. My man said the fucking charcoal can't even save you now. Damn, bro. A burnt burger.
Bro, how many excuses are you gonna make for this guy? The only game that they won was in Arizona, and in that game they were down 21-7. Now, granted, the defense has not been playing good.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not like Arizona has who do they have on defense? Buda Baker. That's about it. They don't have J.J. Watt no more. He retired. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and then in the second half, you see the Giants coming back, and everybody's like, "Oh, the Giants had that comeback win against Arizona." If you look at the game in the second half, anytime the Giants ran or played with Barkley, the entire Arizona defense went wherever Barkley was going. So if Daniel Jones faked a handoff to Barkley and he was going left, that whole defense went left. Bro, nobody is scared of Daniel Jones in the NFL. Nobody.
I can't even argue with that because it looks like they salivate at the mouth to get to him.
Because they know he's limited. Can't read a defense. Has bad pocket awareness. Locks onto our receiver. He has slow progressions going through his reads. Bro, I tell your brother is a Giants fan, right?
Yes.
Ask him if he can remember ever seeing Daniel Jones out of a play.
Shit. I don't think I've.
This is year 5. I have not seen him out of a play. If he walks out to the line of scrimmage and there's 9 men in the box and it's a run play, he goes, "Well, look, I guess we're going to run a run play."
Yeah. The best he does is running the ball himself. But
Like,
yeah.
why aren't you dead ass? Why aren't you coming to the line of scrimmage and saying, "Yo, there's 9 men in the box. We're having a run play. They know it's going to run play. Maybe I should switch it to a pass play." But again, this goes back to my theory that the Giants GM and the head coach really don't want Daniel Jones as their quarterback, because that contract that they gave him, right? Gave
Yeah.
him out originally. All right. Now think about it. Nobody signs a franchise quarterback to that kind of contract. That's one. 2, they didn't draft him. All GMs and all head coaches want to draft their quarterback.
Yeah.
What happened was last year, the Giants had an anomaly. They had an easy schedule. They went 6-1 the first 7 games, and nobody saw that coming. But they had an easy schedule. Now, what happened in the second half of the season? They had a losing record, because they had a tougher schedule. They beat Minnesota because Minnesota couldn't stop fucking the Little Giants from the movie Little Giants. All
They
right.
couldn't stop Icebox.
Right. They couldn't, like, their defense was that bad. And I kept hearing everybody, "Oh, but he looked great in that game against Minnesota." Now, explain to me what happened when he went up against a team or real team with a defense against the Eagle. Oh, yeah. He got bitch slapped. All right. What's happened this year when he's gone against a good team? Now, mind you, out of the first 4 weeks, the Giants have played the Hawks that were in the playoffs last year, the 49ers, and the Cowboys. All playoff teams. The only team that was not in the playoffs that last year was the Cardinals. And they had to come back to beat them. Okay, so the Giants Eagles have the hardest schedule in the league. The Giants are like top 3 in the hardest schedule in the league. The difference is the Eagles actually have a roster full of stars. And again, I keep telling Giants fans, the Giants don't have a roster full of stars, people.
Yeah.
The Giants are still trying to build a team. What happened last year was a fluke.
And,
Why? Because we had an easy schedule.
and Saquon really surprised a lot of people with how good he was coming off of the injury.
But see, here's the thing that pisses me off about people who talk shit about Saquon. Because I had to put a fellow, he claims he was a Giant fan. I had to put him in his place because he swore that Barkley was a bum. And I'm like, over 2,000 yards his rookie season, he wins Rookie of the Year. Year 2,
That sounds like a bum to me.
right. Right. Year two combined, he has 1,700 yards, but he missed like 3 or 4 games because of a sprained ankle. Year three, in week 2, he tears his ACL. How? Trying to make a positive gain out of another running play where the Bears knew exactly what was happening. Last year, he played all 16 games and had a combined, I think it was like another 16 or 1,700 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you saw the respect he commanded when the defense, like if you go back and look at the Giants season last year, anytime the Giants played a team with a good defense, what were they doing? Shutting down Barkley.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
once you shut him down, the offense couldn't move anyway.
Bro, you're 100% right. And then the bad teams who sell out to stop Barkley, you know, and then let Daniel Jones and now put a spy on Daniel Jones and let Daniel Jones run. What happened? They ended up losing. Like I keep telling people this. Last year against the Bears, Justin Fields had more passing yards than Daniel Jones. In that game last year, yeah, it was raining in Soldier Field. Justin Fields had like about 170 yards passing. Daniel Jones had less than 100 yards. The Giants won that game simply because the Bears' offense is that much worse than the Giants. And the Bears didn't know how to stop Daniel Jones from running. Now, when the Giants played a good team like the Eagles, who can shut down Barkley and then put a linebacker spy on Daniel Jones, what happens? Daniel Jones don't do shit either because he can't run. Bro, again,
Yeah, he's just a big dude.
like he was, again, a couple of years ago, what happened? He was by himself and he looked like a cartoon. And everybody goes, "Oh, you're joking on him." I'm like, the dude tripped by himself. There was nobody near him for like 20 yards. He could have start slowing down and still scored a touchdown. But he looked like that cartoon when their feet starts moving faster than their body and they start to lean forward and then they fall and they trip. That's exactly what happened to him. You know, 'cause he didn't. The
Get
dude could have. Exactly. The dude could have simply said, "Yo, let me slow down because there's nobody near me for 20 yards. Let me get my feet and then book it again."
Yeah.
Bro, I try to explain this to Giants fans. Daniel Jones in the NFL is a fucking laughing stock. Motherfuckers laugh at him. And people still don't get it.
We're in an era where excuses are acceptable.
Bro,
You
no
know?
accountability. None whatsoever. It's
Yeah.
everybody's fault but mine.
Yeah.
How about you grow a fucking pair of balls and say, you know what, I might be the problem.
Yeah. Cause like I said, I was watching some of the highlights and it kind of looked like the offense was ready. They were there. They were ready to play. The defense was trying to do their thing too. And the minute he threw that interception, it was like, yo, fuck this nigga.
It was literally here we go again.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we're gonna go into week 5. The Giants have held a lead for 19 seconds.
Yo, I've heard the Giants have not scored a point in the first half of any of the game.
No, they haven't scored a touchdown. They've scored a total of 6 points.
Okay, they haven't scored a touchdown. Shit. That's crazy.
Even the New York-led Jets by Zach Wilson has scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Again, I would take Zach Wilson over Daniel Jones.
Yo, listen. Zach Wilson, when he starts playing the way that you said he should start playing, because I saw He was throwing those short passes. He was getting the first downs. He was releasing the ball fast. He was making those decisions like, all right, this guy's open. I'm just gonna give it to him. He looked good.
If he learns to take what the defense gives him, and then like basically put the defense to sleep, then you can go and throw that bomb. You know, like I fight
Yeah.
with I fight with a lot of Giants fans who always want to defend Jones, and I'm like, dude, I said, you want to know how much of a screw up he is? You're what up, Gross?
What up, Krills?
In that game against Arizona, Jalen Hyatt was open, and if he throws it in front of him, where Jalen can go and basically run him down and catch it, it's a touchdown. He threw it behind him, so Hyatt has to slow down to catch the ball and gets tackled.
Let me guess, you're talking about Daniel Jones?
Yeah, that fucking burger.
Is he the burger though? I mean, look,
Yes.
since last,
Joe, Grill, stop trying to defend him.
I'm
Stop
not
trying
gonna,
to defend him.
I'm not.
I
From the last podcast, I'm bigging you up right now. Okay, so let me get this out the way, please. This is hard enough already to do. Let me get this out the way. What's up, Joseph?
Take a deep breath.
From last podcast, all the flaws that you brought to our attention about Danny Dimes, he can't lead receivers open. He's off here. I seen that this game, right? I've seen it. There was some chances where he could have led a receiver to the open spot, but him and the receiver did not on the same page. Like the whole team is in trouble. But I saw what you were talking about against Daniel Jones. You guys don't have a line. We have to give him that leeway. Not much. When he did have time to throw, it was just bad. So that kind of cancels shit out. You know what I mean? When he has the time to throw, he didn't make the throws. And I'm happy that you guys tried the tush push, aka the brotherly shove. We're changing it. There's no look. That shit sounds too gay for me. Tush push. Not in the game of football. We're gonna go with the brotherly shove, right? I'm gonna trademark it before they do. See if I get some money. So you guys got injured during that play. Two of your players got injured, and you guys got denied. So I just wanted to get that out the way as well. Leave it to the professionals. That's all I'm saying. But you're in for a long season, Coach. You're in for a very long season. That goes to all Giants fan. And this is for you guys, man.
I'm not in for a long season. I called it.
Oh,
I said the only thing I feel good about would be my defense, and they failed me. I had no. I said it from the beginning. I had no faith in Daniel Jones whatsoever.
Okay.
And this is not a concept that this is new. You know, anybody who's been listening to our podcast, and ever since I've been on, have heard me say that Daniel Jones sucks and he's a burger, that I have no faith and no trust in him.
Do you have trust in your receivers?
I have, I can have trust in my receivers.
Okay. I mean, I give you this, man. Look, you get some kind of love because Andrew Thomas is not there. And you had like 2 tackles. He was one of them, right?
He hasn't played in 2 weeks.
Right. And there was another guy that was out. Look, this Evan Neal guy, I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't think he's adjusting well. I don't know what he's too big of a talent, man.
In college, he played mostly on the left side, left tackle.
And they put him on right?
Yeah. So, and not for nothing, the guy that's playing the right guard, they got him from Indy, and they thought they were getting a little bit above average lineman, and he's been horrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I told everybody, once they took Neal and they put him on the right side, You guys got to give him at least a year and a half to get accustomed to the NFL. Like Andrew Thomas, it literally took him about a year and a half to figure the stuff out on the left side, and he was a left tackle in college.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? The NFL game is a little bit different. It's faster. You have to let people adjust to it.
Cheers, Joseph. All right. So to sum it up, the Giants suck, right? That's where we're going with this.
I can't deny it.
Safe to say you're gonna have a top 10 pick next year? Is that safe to say?
I hope, and I hope they go with a quarterback.
Yo, you know what? This might be the year of the quarterback from college.
Is it?
Maybe that Caleb Williams dude is looking great, but you guys won't even draft him. You'll probably get my man Sanders from Colorado. So,
bro, I don't care if I get you as long as Daniel Jones is not my quarterback next year.
yeah. Would you get Trey Lance on your team?
He can't be any worse.
Trey Lance, would you have Zach Wilson, which he balled out to his standard. To his standard, he balled out.
Well, again, like I told Toe,
cheating Chiefs.
Like I told Toe, if he takes what the defense gives him, he'll be fine. And then every once in a while, you can take a shot down the field, and that's what he did against the Chiefs. And before you came on, I literally said I would take Zach Wilson over Daniel Jones.
Plus, those receivers caught those fucking balls too. You know what I'm saying? Like those are tight passes. Those receivers caught some fucking
right but Zach Wilson catches. Well, Zach Wilson
was in his bag that game. He was feeling it.
Zach Wilson has a gun. He has a gun.
Right.
Daniel Jones doesn't.
Right. I said that last podcast. He has all the tools. I told you there's something about his confidence that's not there, that he's not making those throws that we saw last game. That game, he's blossoming. Look, let's keep it forward. It is what it is, and let's keep it funky because that's what we do on this podcast. Look, Zach Wilson he's rich, right? His daddy owns JetBlue. His daddy owns JetBlue.
Jesus.
You know, thank you, Daddy. You know, we fly because of JetBlue. He never been through struggles, right? We could see that.
Yeah.
You can imagine him going through poverty or struggles or favoritism. You know what I mean? He's privileged to his own right. He didn't do anything. He was born into that. That's fine. His father worked hard. Others' fathers don't, which puts us in weird situations.
Right?
It is what it is, right? So this is kind of sort of is laughable for most, but it's real for him, right? He's going through struggles right now that he never experienced. In college, he was the man. Then BYU, he was the truth. Probably got the girls. He's a good-looking kid, right? Blue eyes, blonde hair, smooth, silky skin, banging moms out here.
We know he bags moms.
He's a very attractive kid.
Milf hunter.
He wanted
we know he bags moms.
He wanted to be an NFL quarterback, and he achieved his goal. This dude is winning in life, bro. Like, to be honest, right? He's having a good life thus far.
Yeah.
And right. He comes to the Jets. Welcome to New York.
New York, it doesn't matter how much money you got, you struggling. Right.
He's eating humble pie now, but you saw the immaturity. He is still young, so he's gonna go through that. We have to also be aware of that. So give him a little slack, right? He struggled with the Jets. He's losing. He got benched. This is his struggle. To others, we look at it, oh, this dude is in the NFL crying, wham. And I get that perspective as well, because I come from that as well. Oh, this is what he's crying about. But a cry is a cry, right? That's his crying. That's his struggles. He never been through that.
Yeah.
In New York, like the number one media in the world, bro. So I want you guys to just focus on this cherry. It's shining so bright and like no, it's off. Figures. I was talking too much shit about your Jets.
So while you do that, Joseph,
I hope so. On 720.
Danny,
My fault,
What? It's supposed
yeah,
to be on 1080, but
Joseph. I'm gonna
Okay,
reply to Joseph. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling him Danny Burger from now on. And behind the Philly line, he'll still be a burger.
look, man. Zach Wilson is growing confidence. All that shit I just said, it was just to lead to this. That the dude is he's struggling not because he's whack. I think mentally he's struggling. This is his fight back, and against the Chiefs, I guess it put a chip on his shoulder because it was the Chiefs. Oh, the champions coming here, his hometown, New York. He wanted to prove something.
Or maybe he wanted to prove that he's prettier than Taylor Swift.
And Aaron Rodgers was in the stadium. Taylor Swift, yo, who knows? But that was enough for him to show out, which he did to his standards. I think they should have won that game. He had some missed throws, one for a touchdown, and I think one for like a big game. Like
yeah, and a fumble.
yeah, you know what I
But,
mean? What
yeah,
was at the snap? Nerves was
yeah,
rattling, but you could tell he's coming in.
yeah.
Like he's coming.
Shit happens. So that fumble really isn't on him. But that fucking holding call that they put on Sauce when he intercepted the fucking pass right at the end of the game.
I
That
put it
was
on
bullshit.
1080.
You put it on 1080?
Yeah, did anything change? It was at 720. I don't know why it went down to 480.
Yeah, I'm not noticing the change.
All right, let me leave and come back. I'll be back, guys.
All right. But yeah, yo, that fucking that interception that turned into a flag defensive holding where my man just touched him and but the entire defensive line was being held and by gunpoint so that way they wouldn't get to Mahomes and they called the flag on the Jets. That's what cost them the game.
I'll give you that.
The fuck, yo, bro. The refs do not need to cheat the whole game. They just need to make a very fucking important call at the end of the game. And that's what they did in the Super Bowl, and that's what they did on fucking Sunday. But Zach Wilson did look good, but I'm believing that the receivers were on some, we're not going to lose this fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you look better.
Okay.
You look way better. You look normal now.
Got you.
Before you look like you was.
It was on 720. I don't know why it went back.
Yeah, sometimes this platform does that stupid shit.
Yeah.
But yo, like I said, I saw the highlights as I was watching the AEW pay-per-view, but it did look like the team was like, yo, we're here to win. We cannot keep losing these fucking games. And Zach Wilson was on, like, it kind of was like, if you get me the ball, I'll catch it. So Zach was like, all right, I'm just going to give these niggas the ball. And then the refs was like, oh, wait, I'm sorry. You cannot win this game.
But truly, how bad was Zach Wilson if your man Garrett Wilson won Rookie of the Year last year? He had to get the ball from somebody.
Mike White.
But this is
He got
the
the ball from
year.
Mike White.
This is
Mike White didn't play all those games.
Yo, he played the ones we won. He played the games we won.
True. But then it's like, but this is the era of the struggle, man. This is what, sophomore? Third year? This is his third year, right?
His third year.
He's a baby, man. And that's it, man. He's just going through his struggles. I'm happy he went through. It was prime time, Sunday Night Football. You know, against the champions, Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, I can't stand her anymore. I can't. But that played a factor. It played a factor.
Yeah. Let's keep it funky, though.
Aaron Rodgers showed up.
Yeah. Let's keep it funky, though.
Aaron Rodgers showed up because he's friends with Taylor Swift.
One game does not make a player.
No.
Look at
tell that to Giants fans.
Look at your boy from the Eagles that won the Super Bowl with you, like your backup quarterback.
Nick Foles, yeah.
Nick Foles. He wins the Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He can't even be a starting quarterback on any other team.
Right. It's a team.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like this one game does not make a quarterback.
Absolutely not.
Correct. This is why I say my team carries Hurts. That's how I was agreeing. Like, right. No, you're absolutely right. It's true. Jordan ain't do it. No one does it. Dolo in no sports.
Yeah.
Unless you're tennis. And even in tennis, you have a coach. Or you come up with a game plan. Like, you know what I mean? Everything is. Look, man. I think Zach Wilson is going to be fine. He had a little offseason behind Aaron Rodgers, which kind of showed because it was mimicking his moves against Aaron Rodgers, like video by video, like frame by frame. Yeah. And he took some stuff. You know what I mean? Clearly, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that, man. Like, look.
You're going to learn the best. You learn from the best. You take from the best.
people should be patient with him, a little bit more encouraging. He's a new era baby, man. His mental is kind of soft. It's soft right now. It's mushy.
I think the biggest issue with him is that he's starting. We wouldn't have an issue with him if he was the backup.
Who would you
fact that
have
he
right
came
now?
in-
He's the best option right now.
Right now, yeah, but like we threw him in the fire, and he hasn't fucking. We
He's
threw him in
still-
the woods, and twice someone had to go get him.
You threw him in the fire and he's burning right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's
you know
burning.
how back in the day you throw a kid in the wolves and he comes back with a fucking kid in the woods. He comes
fucking
back with a
gorgeous.
bear fucking skin.
It's
And
a sheaf.
now,
and shit.
now I'm a man.
Yeah.
Like we threw Zach Wilson in the wolf and he was
The
hugging
rite
the
of
tree, blowing a
passage.
whistle. Yeah, he was hugging the tree, blowing a whistle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he would not be a Spartan. But
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, most people get forged in that fire. He's not getting forged in that fire. This guy needs to bake a little longer. And as a starting quarterback on a team that's made to win the Super Bowl, it's not
came
acceptable.
out wanting to win. Yeah, I came out wanting to prove a point. That was a big statement game. That was a big game for you guys, and it was robbed. It was taken from you guys.
My man,
It really was.
The
taken.
Jets started the call to form Voltron, and Zach Wilson said, "And now form the head," and everybody was like, "Fuck."
Their defense had Patrick Mahomes looking like he was Danny Dimes in the second half.
Seriously.
And that's how
That
I knew.
last
Oh, they
interception should have been
playing.
Yeah.
They're not trying to get the number one draft pick. They playing. They really believe, and especially with Aaron Rodgers overlooking, they gave him like, you know what I mean, for you, OG, and
Yo.
Zach Wilson too. Like, I'm gonna make you proud.
I got a question. What happened to Dalvin Cook? He wasn't playing.
He shouldn't play
Why wasn't he playing?
because he shouldn't be.
Dang.
That's my personal opinion. And if I was coach, I think they're doing the right thing. She shouldn't be playing right now. Sit down. You're Dalvin Cook. Yes, you're Dalvin Cook, but sit down. This is Brees Hall team. Like, that's the future right there.
I've seen Carter. Like, Carter last season stepped up when Bryce Hall got fucking hurt.
But
And
that's Brees's.
yeah,
That's their guy.
no, yeah.
They drafted him for that. Like, that's their guy. So no matter, I don't care who they get free agency. That's their guy. You know what I mean? And
the one we
that's a
need
good
tonight.
guy. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a very. I feel him. Keep feeding him the ball, and they're young. He had a big injury last year. Let him have a full season under his belt. Let him get that taste. You know, in the kitchen. Like, let him cook. Lose, win, or nothing. Just,
You see, with the difference with Sauce and Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall, we're throwing them in the fire and they're coming out looking like blades. You know what I'm saying? They're being forged.
because they
Yeah,
they are being forged. They're cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, listen, as much as I say shit ain't an excuse, if you ain't got that dog in you, that's an excuse on why you ain't got you fold under
That
pressure.
is, of course, that's part of
Yeah.
the main reason. But you could build the dog.
Yeah,
We could all
it's
build
just-
a dog anytime.
yeah.
You just snap into that right now.
He's got no choice but to build this dog. See, that's the thing. Wilson he has as long as we're gonna give him to build this fucking dog. The problem is he can't have this dog in the last day because that's too late. He got to do the same way you criticize Hurts. I still haven't seen it. I got to see this when we play a whack team. I want to see him do this.
Right.
Because apparently every time we play a whack team, my man is trying to be fucking behind the back Harlem Globetrotter for 80 yards type shit. He played football on Sunday. I don't know what the fuck he plays every other game.
Foosball.
Yeah.
My team
You know-
sucks right now.
Yeah, you're 4-0.
I'll take it. The script, right?
Yeah, but it's not about the amount of games you win. It's about how
No,
Jalen
in
Hurts
football-
is fucking up the team.
In football, it's like literally how you finish. You know what I mean? So I'll take that. I'm making playoffs. Look, all right, let me be clear. I feel this way because, look, I'm expecting my team to go to the playoffs. So, like, one, I'm waiting there, but the way we are getting there, I'm not a fan of. Is that better to say? Instead of
Yeah.
putting them whack, you know, we're not looking better or the same from last season, which worries me because we have to build on that. And if that was our best, and now we're declining, how am I supposed to be happy with that? I'm expecting better because I saw better last season. Why? What's stopping now? What's the difference? We should get better. We got better team. We got better players now. What's going on? What's going on?
You got a tougher schedule.
We do. Injuries on defense. We still got a good defense, but people are passing like 300 yards on us fucking daily.
Yeah.
And there's football once a week. Yes, yo, Kirk
Well,
Cousins dropped like 360.
I
Everyone's
haven't
dropping
seen.
bombs on us, bro.
I haven't seen your defensive line and linebackers get after quarterbacks like they were last year.
But we putting the pressure is there, but not the sacks.
Right.
Not the sacks. The pressure is there. We getting sacks, but it's not like last year, which is why I'm going crazy. Like, what's going on now? But
my man said
we're
y'all
4-0.
almost lost to the Commanders.
Yo, we almost lost to the Commanders. We almost lost every game.
Looking like the Giants from last season.
Yeah, we're struggling to win teams that we should just put away, but we let them climb back, or we fumble.
But I mean, I would rather be undefeated and
Well, we are
fight,
so.
and fight and win the game than
Is that the opponents we're doing that with? We shouldn't be doing it with them like that.
Yeah.
Which worries me when we do play the heavy hitters coming soon, the 49ers that got their calendars circled when we play. They want that rematch, That's gonna be be honest, I think we're gonna get stomped on. And I'm praying we don't, but that's how I feel. Like 49ers want blood. Like, because they took them out last season in the playoffs. We hurt their quarterback. They had no quarterback. We embarrassed them. We made them look stupid. And I think it's payback time.
Well, you never know. You might hurt their quarterback again.
I hope. But yeah, we play them. We're gonna play. I think the Bills.
Said, I hope.
These niggas gonna walk on the field like, don't get it twisted, nigga. We come to hurt you. We play football every other week. We coming to hurt you.
No, we play the Chiefs November 20th. I got that day circled. I want my fucking rematch. But the way we're playing, I think we're gonna get waxed. The way Hurts is playing, because it's not my running game. DeAndre Swift is killing it.
Yeah, but your cornerbacks ain't stopping nobody
At all. It's time for new cornerbacks. Those old, man. I love Darius Slay. He still makes plays, man, but he's getting burnt out there.
Yeah.
Him and James Bradley, they're getting burnt. I see it on replays. They're running fat. They're running slower.
Speaking of quarterbacks, do you feel that Colin Kaepernick should have never hit up the Jets to be on some? Let me be in your practice squad.
No,
like
he should have never.
Yeah,
and it's not because I don't think he's that good or whatever. I literally think it's, how do I put this? He looks like a loser begging.
No, yeah. You hit it on the spot. That's what it is. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He looks like a loser begging. Look, no disrespect. I'll take a Kaepernick who hasn't played in 7 years over Daniel Jones.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
I don't think Kaepernick was that fucking good to begin with either.
He was okay. He was good.
What up, Brazy?
He was good. He was decent. He was manageable. 49ers once again had a good overall team.
Yeah.
They have the complete package with McCaffrey killing it. Yo, bro, they got McCaffrey.
But the teams already know how to beat Colin Kaepernick. Just turn the power off in the at the halftime. Yeah, turn the power off for about 10 minutes and let Kaepernick fold under the pressure.
Mace said it the best, man. Like, you took a knee to protest against the NFL. Now you're taking a knee to get back in it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna take a righteous stand on it, and you knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you have to take that on the chin.
Because to be honest with you, when he sued the NFL and they paid him, they swiped on all that shit underneath the rug.
Yeah, that was it. That was the business.
Everything he stood for, He's sold to the NFL.
You folded.
Oh, that's it. Your career is done.
Yeah, and then he's trying to get back in the NFL. Like, you should have thought about that shit when you started the problem.
And they
Like,
gave him
you
a
wanna
nice
be a
little bag.
Martyrs die. That's what makes you a martyr. You know what I'm saying? So you can't play the NFL no more, so you're a martyr now. And you got your money. Now go be like Kobe and go do something else.
Just don't get on helicopters, please. I'd rather niggas fly on planes.
Yeah. No, but because it was the Mace interview I heard with that stuff, but then you hear it's like he hits up the Jets. And would you, as an NFL team, despite the fact all the controversy and shit, with him not playing for 7 years, and oh, fuck,
Who?
I don't know why McNabb is in my head. The Panthers quarterback,
Newton?
Knew
Cam
it.
Newton.
Cam Newton. Him and Cam Newton not playing for the X amount of years that they've been playing. Would y'all even consider them to be on your team?
How desperate are we? Give me a scenario. Give me a
Giants
situation.
desperate.
Giants desperate? No.
Giants desperate.
No, I wouldn't get them Giants. That's not desperate. Desperate for me is like a 49ers. Like if they go down, my team, if Hurts goes down, I'll get a Newton.
Don't you have the stash, or is the stash somewhere else?
The stash is in the Panthers.
How's he really?
Oh yeah, the PC crazy. Yo, whenever. Who? What'd you say?
Okay, so that's right. That's right. Donald is on the 49ers.
Yeah, he's on the 49ers.
My man Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I got no good backup. Like if my team was like, quarterback hurt, I'll get
Yo,
I'll bring Nick Foles
who
back.
is your backup?
I don't know. I think Tanner McKee, rookie. We in trouble.
Man,
We in trouble.
I'll take him over Daniel Jones.
Yo, he's 6'6". I'll take him too.
So you would consider Kaepernick or
Yeah, if I was in a position to win the Super Bowl, and I just need a quarterback like with a manageable quarterback that's like doesn't turn the ball over, gets first downs, don't have to be flashy. I'll get it. I'll get him. If you could
mid-season?
do that, mid-season, no.
Like over the break, like off season, you would get him, or would you?
No, I'll get him if like my quarterback goes down in the playoffs, or before the playoffs, or leading into the playoffs, like 2 weeks out. Like say,
Okay,
my quarterback gets a nasty injury, like out ACL done.
Like with Aaron Rodgers, like going out first game, would you consider them?
No, not Cam Newton. Yeah, not Cam Newton.
What about Kaepernick?
And those are my options, right?
Well,
if those are my only two options, Cap and Newton, I think I'll go with Newton.
If you had a better option, then you could pick one of those. But I'm saying, like, if let's say you're scrambling, the Jets are going, people are giving you offers left and right. Cam Newton and Kaepernick hit you up like, yo, I'll fucking come in and quarterback for you. Would you even consider it?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Because I'm not coming at them on some racist shit like that, like they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would, of course. I wasn't a fan of him, but I wasn't an enemy either. I was just like, yo, fuck it. He played in the Super Bowl. He was okay.
All right, so being honest, you think that they would actually do something? Like if they were on the Jets, let's say if the Jets turned around and said, we got fucking Colin Kaepernick,
Jacoby Brissett.
Because in my opinion, if they turn around and said we got Colin Kaepernick as a quarterback, I would be like, I would seriously be on some. The button doesn't want to work. Oh no, we suck again. Oh, there you go.
We suck again.
Because he hasn't played. He doesn't know the fucking the playbook. I don't see him as a quarterback that fucking can absorb all that shit at once. Because from what I understood, Cam Newton was just fucking Mahomes, just not as good. You open, no, I'm gonna run the ball.
He had a good start in his career.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cam Newton, I don't see a next level quarterback that is even without a team. Them niggas did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we would have had
Yeah.
the team around them, it's like if you was playing and they was like willing to give up Colin Kaepernick, you ain't playing. Like Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins, I think would look better than fucking Colin Kaepernick.
I would love Kirk Cousins for you, but I wouldn't get them early in the season, man. I wouldn't, only because I think they'll mess up the season. I think they will only have like 3-4 games in them.
Yeah.
So like if Aaron Rodgers goes down, Cam Newton sounds nice, but for a full season and Super Bowl, what we're expecting, nah.
Yeah.
He can't last. He won't last. He'll get injured at one point, guaranteed. I'm pretty sure he'll miss some games, man.
Because obviously we don't
It's an
protect our
extra game
quarterback.
too. Yeah, the O line is not all there
Yeah.
either, so it'll be a lot of running for him. Late season, entering playoffs, I'll get him. Fresh legs, everyone's hurt, banged up. He comes in fresh.
He got
just run it all day.
The pace that he has to play, he could go around 6 rounds.
Right?
No, you talking about Cam?
Yeah.
My man got a club of laners. Just throw haymakers until you get tired. Hopefully you knock somebody out.
But this is it. I think that'll be the best chance.
Oh, so you would take Cam over Kaepernick?
Damn.
Well, at least Cam went to some tryouts. Like
I've
has
seen
thrown
Cam
the ball
play
on,
more
on
recent.
fucking camera.
Yeah. I haven't seen Cap play in a lot of years.
Right, but we also know that one of the reasons Cam stopped playing is because he fucked up his shoulder.
But what was it? The beginning of,
I mean, he's healed now.
what was it, like last year? He was
I hope
showing. He went to didn't he go to like the combine or some shit like that, or some tryout, and he was
Yeah.
throwing bombs.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't make him a fucking good quarterback for the Jets, but I'm just saying, like, he showed that his arm was still good.
I mean, I guess.
I hear you.
But
But what about you, Hutch? Giants right now, Cam Newton and Kaepernick was like, "Yo, we'll play for you."
You know what? Simply because I'm still, Cam with his history injury. Kaepernick never really got injured, so I might take Kaepernick.
even with the shoulder injury,
He didn't have a shoulder injury.
Kaepernick, you just told me. One of the
No,
reasons he didn't
Cam
play,
had
he
the shoulder injury.
Cam? Oh, they said Cap.
No, Cam had the shoulder injury.
Oh.
Remember his last year with the Panthers, he couldn't even throw the ball.
I don't know. They both suck. It is what it is. But moving forward, the Chiefs are cheaters. It's time for them to get exposed. Right? Illuminati, cartels, whoever's in it, like, please stop. Like, you're ruining the game.
Well, listen, they hired Taylor Swift to go out with this fucking guy that no one knows except for football fans. Yo, the Chiefs are gonna be the new fucking Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman fucking Cowboys.
This is it's all right in our faces, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not a coincidence that the hottest white girl, the most famous white girl you got, is going out with the white running back on the famous team for the famous quarterback that just won the Super Bowl twice. I mean, not the refs. I'm sorry, the refs won the Super Bowl last year, but the Chiefs got the trophy. Listen, man, it's not that hard to see. It's like the Lakers need to get into the playoffs. So
I'll tell you this much. At least me, like, being real, bro. It's watering down his recent accomplishments. He could have it, but and I won't even give him an asterisk. I won't. But me personally, this shit is water. It's getting watered down. The ice is melting in your drink. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Not that he's not nice. I know he's nice. He's Hall of Famer. He deserves to be in there. But like the recent accomplishments with the refs helping and like the narrative, the script, quote unquote. You know what I mean? The script. You know, I'm not blaming him. It's just it's happening. You know what I mean? Right in our face, bro. It's right in our face. This dude is gonna get like 8 chips. They don't want Brady. The NFL is happy Brady left. This is gonna be the new face.
Yep. Despite how many fucking times the
But
ref
he is nice. I'm not gonna say all games. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know what I mean. But if they need any win or any help to win or put them in a position to win, I think they're favorable. And I'm not bugging. You know. But
We've seen it.
I'm starting to hate them, man. I really am. Real talk. I'm starting to hate the Chiefs, bro. A little salty from Super Bowl, yeah. But recent now with the Jets, like when I saw it like live, I was like, them too? Like, what's going on? Nah, that's whack. That's corny. That's corny. That's corny. Yeah, I think the Bills are for real.
No.
I think the Dolphins are gonna fold
It looks like it.
mid-season, maybe.
It looks like it. From what I seen in that game, the Dolphins look a little off. They look like fucking kids playing the game.
I didn't get to see that game.
I saw the highlights. I saw the highlights of most of the games.
The Redskins, Sam Howell is gonna be okay. I think the Commanders. I think the Commanders got their quarterback. I think
You know who
their
don't have that quarterback?
Man. Your team.
The Giants.
No, Atlanta. What's going on with my man the Riddler, bro?
Oh, that's a good one too. The Falcons QB situation is straight butt cheeks right now.
Now you think it's Kyle? You think Kyle Pitts is warming up because of him, or Kyle Pitts is just overrated?
No, I don't think it's overrated. I think it's Desmond Ritter. Period. His balls are bad. Pause. He has bad balls. So, but I'm not too I don't pity them too much because they have Bijan Robinson, and that kid is gonna be very, very special, man. Bijan is nice for sure.
Yeah.
And they need a quarterback because that team could be special. And that's all I have to say about that. And Belichick finally regressing. Come on, bro. It was all Brady.
Yeah, I don't think finally. Like, he wasn't good the minute Brady left.
Yeah, he didn't.
The minute Brady left, the Patriots, they started losing games before the season started.
And I gave it time. I gave it time to see.
Yeah.
You know? As soon as Brady left the Patriots, it was because of the Patriots, because of Belichick, then that narrative. I ain't pick a side yet. I'm like, let's find out. Because if Belichick was still like playoff bound seasons, every season after Brady left, then I'll be on. Oh, wait a minute. You know? I see a pattern here. He's just a winning coach.
Would you say that Brady's the last player with a dog in him?
Ooh.
And quarterback?
We could say quarterback, but
because the players is mad players with that. But
as a quarterback,
the quarterback position,
yeah.
Let's go down the line. All right, let's start with the Bears. The Justin Fields. You think he has dog in him?
No.
No.
I don't.
Nay, chat. Yeah, nay.
And last year he looked good. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. You think there's like he has a dog in him?
I think he has a dog chasing him.
Come on, man.
He did last season. That's why he was running the ball.
You think he's a bear? You think he's a real bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he has dog in him? All right. Okay. How about Sam Howell from the Redskins? Commanders.
The Red Commanders?
No?
I don't know, man. I'm not seeing like I don't hear anything about the Commanders through the grapevine. They just I feel
I'll
they were
say he has
XFL
dog. I'll
teams that
say
the NFL players play.
yeah. You think Trevor Lawrence got dog in him?
I think.
Yeah.
I think. All right. If they got dog in them, it's a Chihuahua. But Tom Brady got a fucking pit bull or he got a fighting dog in him. Like that motherfucker walks around with a 20-pound chain around his neck, fucking growling at other dogs like
Yeah.
I'm ready
Listen,
to kill you.
I think my man Sunshine got the dog in him. Trevor Lawrence definitely got the dog in him.
Yeah, like Joe Burrow. He got the dog in him.
Yeah, he got the dog in him.
I think he's up there. He's up there with dog in him. I think Anthony Richardson too. You know who don't got that dog in him?
Daniel Jones.
I was about to say that.
No. To be honest, I think Daniel Jones got some dog in him, bro. Because y'all was getting shellacked and my man was still running for those 15-yard first downs, man. And he don't slide, bro. So you gotta give some respect. He don't slide. He runs into tacklers and gets tackled. He's a big dude.
So that's the difference. Tom Brady has the talent with the dog. Daniel Jones doesn't.
But Brady slid though. He took the knee. Yo, Danny don't do that. Even if he's a bitch, but he has heart. I won't say dog. He has heart.
Yeah.
That's different.
My man Aaron Rodgers slides.
Aaron Rodgers got dog in him. You crazy?
He's the most tackled quarterback in the history of the game.
But he slides.
Yeah, but he didn't slide when he was on the Jets.
Derek Carr got dog in him. Facts.
Yeah.
Derek Carr got some dog in him, bro.
But do they have enough dog to get it to go to a Super Bowl and win?
No, that's skills. They got dog though.
You know what I'm saying? Because
But that dog don't have too much tricks. They don't know too much tricks.
I think if Brady actually came to the Jets, like let's say he's like, yo, fuck it, I'll come out of retirement playing the Jets. I think Brady would have enough dog to drag the fucking Jets to a winning season.
You just got dog. Yeah, your coach is a dog.
Yeah.
So he's a defensive coach. So
you know who got that dog in him?
Tough to be a defensive.
You know who got the dog in him? Really?
Who?
Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that?
He got dog in him.
He got skill in him.
Who else?
What about Jalen Hurts?
He acts like he got dog in him. Well, maybe they said he had like a flu like symptom game. He had the flu game. They were quoting it as that. Like he wasn't feeling well. What game was it? Was it Monday night? The Monday night game. It was before the Commanders. Who the fuck
you think your man Gino got the dog in him?
Yeah, I think he got dog in him. You saw the game against the Giants? Like you saw your shit. You saw that when they fell on his ankle, he got up on. He walked up to the huddle or something like, watch that shit, bro. Like play clean. He was pressing him. He went to your whole team. Your team didn't do shit.
Oh shit.
He disrupted the huddle.
Okay. Your man CJ Stroud.
And my man spit in the face of your coach.
Gino got dog. Jalen Hurts got that dog. Come on, Joseph. Though, at least don't write it in caps though.
Spell dog right.
At least, yeah. Lower the caps. Stop screaming at me and write dog the correct way. And I give it. All right, I can have that with Jalen Hurts. He acts like it. You got revenge on the team. Used to have him.
Gino, yeah, that's it. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but Gino still sucks. Let's keep it real. I'm happy for Gino.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Gino. He came back to the scene in a very positive way. You know what I mean?
My man Brock Purdy.
He has a good team. He has DK Metcalf. He got, he got Lockett. They got a nice receiving core.
Do y'all think Zach Wilson has that dog in him?
He has that milk in him.
Hey, yo.
Wait a minute. Ain't he supposed to be in the milk? Ain't he supposed to be in the milk?
Thank you.
She was fucking him. You can't be bragging that she had a 12-inch cock.
Oh, they're definitely taking it.
Hey, yep. But hey, man,
Yeah. Another
they,
news.
he
they
looks like a
definitely, they
dog.
definitely, they definitely schooling your man Zach Wilson.
He looks like he got the headband. He looked tough. He looks like a
You know who
baby.
got a
He looks
dog
like
in him?
a baby sane.
You know who got the dog in him? Brock Purdy.
I think he a bitch.
Yeah. Do you guys think that the for the the one of a big name for the NFL is fucking up the progression of the actual players? Like, cause back in the day, you got a rookie off of the fucking draft. They still had to earn their spot on the the starting team, but the quarterback usually fucking was second string for a couple years to learn the system and all that other shit. It wasn't just thrown into the system. No matter how much the team sucked, they didn't throw in their rookies. You think that they're fucking up the game by throwing in the rookies so fast, trying to make stars out of these kids?
I think back in that time they were doing that. Everyone had a good quarterback. I felt like most teams had a good quarterback. We had goats back in our days. With the Paytons, with the Mannings, like we had quarterbacks like all across. Like, right? Am I bugging?
No, there were some good
Even with the
quarterbacks.
loser, like the John Kitna days with Detroit, like they were like winless, but he was still a good quarterback. He was like the Kirk Cousins, the OG Kirk Cousins.
But you know what? You know what it is, Krills.
We had
Teams,
Vic, we had
teams
Brady.
nowadays don't have that luxury, especially when it comes to a quarterback, simply because of the contract. Nowadays, most teams are trying to win when the quarterback still is on that rookie contract. Because once that rookie contract is up, Daddy Big Bucks comes to town.
Right. So they got to see what they have now.
Yes.
Like
So they have to
that's
see
the
what they
business
have
move.
now to see if they're going to be able to pay that quarterback the money they're looking for.
Right, but it's hard to do when your starting quarterback is winning games, or at least good enough to win games. Like, would you start a rookie quarterback over Kirk Cousins right now? Like, if you were the Vikings, you guys are like what, 1-2? Not you guys, not a fan, but where the fuck are the
Yeah, 1 and
Vikings?
3.
They're 1-3 right now.
Yeah.
And go look at Kirk Cousins' numbers, stat wise, off the charts. Would you put a rookie in right now to see
No,
what he
because you can
got? Like, is it time?
no, because you can tell that the defense is the side of the ball that's not doing it.
All right, so you wouldn't, right? So let's say you drafted a quarterback, first round, first pick or second pick, right? This
And
off
I'm in
season,
and
and
I'm
then now
Minnesota,
you're in this
and I'm
situation right
Minnesota.
now. Yeah,
I'm trading Kirk Cousins for more picks.
and you start your rookie 1-3. Kirk
Hell
Cousins
yeah,
did good, but you're still
yeah,
losing. Fucking, let's
yeah,
see what we have right now. What can we lose? Right?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'll trade Kirk Cousins for draft picks and put in the rookie. See what he got.
Okay. That's
Because you got
fair.
you. I mean, look what happened to Arizona. Kyler Murray played decent his first year, better his second year. Bitched and moaned about his contract. Got that contract extension. What he had now?
He had beef with Hopkins.
Shit.
That man is about to get cut. Like, imagine that. He just signed that contract last year. He about to get cut.
Yeah.
All right, so Krills,
So
you're the Jets. The Vikings we're open to negotiation. Are you trading 2 draft picks to the Vikings for Kirk Cousins right now?
no. Not after the game Zach Wilson gave me, no. If Zach Wilson would have gave me the other games we saw of, then yeah. But like in like reality right now, like real time, no. Because Zach Wilson performed good. So I will run with that. Like, I'll try to build on that.
You will let this be the turn in Zach Wilson.
He got the keys right now. So let's see where he takes us. It's on him. It's all on him. It's clear as day, right? It's all on Zach Wilson. Let him eat this, good or bad. Let him. He has to eat this. He has no choice. I don't think y'all gonna do anything crazy this by the trade deadline. I don't think y'all not gonna do anything, and y'all shouldn't. I don't think I should. Ride this one out, man.
At least get a backup quarterback. I don't know who our backup
But
is.
I get it though. I sense the urgency because you do have a solid team. O-line is sus, but yeah, winnable. You know that defense could help y'all win a lot of games.
What sucks is that we got a solid team, but a lot of our solid players are 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this was Super Bowl or bust, because what happens next year, you know, if Aaron Rodgers won,
I don't think so.
A lot of our players leave.
So I don't think so.
You know what?
I don't think so. You got Garrett Wilson, Hall. You got your man Gardner. I mean, your one and dones are pretty much the guys that Aaron Rodgers wanted to the team, and none of those are superstars. Cobb, the other kid that was in the Packers.
But those are the dudes that Aaron Rodgers was comfortable throwing to.
You look comfortable throwing to my man Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, those are the dudes that went up to the rest of the team and said, if you don't know your routes, Aaron Rodgers ain't throwing you the fucking ball.
They were there to coach.
You know? And then they're gone. So now, do you think Aaron Rodgers is coming back next season? And two, does this solidify that Zach Wilson is our future quarterback?
I don't think it solidifies it. Not right now. Because once Aaron Rodgers heals,
I tell you what, I think Aaron Rodgers comes back.
Of course he's gonna come back. Or next year he's coming back, bro.
I don't think he. The dog in him won't let him retire off of injury.
No. He's already at the stadium catching passes and running routes. I've seen him. Seen him with the crutches. Caught the pass. He threw it.
He got Taylor Swift holding his ankle together.
Yo, bro, the fucking cheating Chiefs, bro. Anyway, basketball, bro. Yeah. What's up with Jimmy Butler? You want to talk about that?
Well, yo, that hairstyle. Tonight that I fall for you. That was some crazy shit.
Is that something he's rocking? Like,
I think he just did that for the picture.
He just did that for media day?
Yeah, I think so. I think. Remember, I think he's pulling a LeBron. Where LeBron had a lot of hate on him, and he had to change the narrative of that. I think Jimmy Butler is on some. Yo, we're still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's talking about Jimmy Butler and that hair and the heat and all that other shit. They didn't get Damian Lillard, but Jimmy Butler's showing he don't give a shit if Damian Lillard's not on the team.
I just hate the narrative. Like, look, man, this is a very sensitive time right now. What's on the media in regards to men and women, fusions.
Right? Don't get us banned. Don't get us banned.
Like the narrative, man. It's just like the pictures, the clips they have of him, like the part of him just like wiping. He looks feminine doing that.
Yeah,
it's like, why that still? Why would you clip that one? So I'm not a fan of it. I don't know, man. I don't like the narrative behind it. Jimmy probably did it just because he could do whatever the fuck
just
he
to
wants,
be funny.
but that wasn't his intent. Yeah, to be womanized. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they're womanizing this. Like I see a picture of this dude, and he looks like he's a
Snapchat filter. He came out of the Snapchat filter, and they're trying to make him look transsexual. That's pretty much what this conversation's going.
Everyone's watching, man.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
But it was funny to me.
Yeah. No, it's funny to me.
It was funny to me. I was laughing at it. I didn't think of it the first time I saw it. Oh, why he's doing that? I was just laughing. Like, he's stupid for that.
You knew that. It was
yeah.
like somebody walks out looking that ridiculous. You know why? You know why?
He got
That
the
motherfucker
attention.
did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he got the attention he was looking for. Pretty much. That's what he wanted. Hey, he got it. But it was funny. It was whatever. As long as he goes back, if he plays ball like that,
Yo, if
Outcast
he plays
Butler.
ball like that, that would be hilarious.
Joseph, I
can't.
like
All
that one.
hair,
I like that one.
he's sweating and shit.
Where the love below Jimmy Butler.
Butler 3000.
Where what's colder than being cold? Ice cold.
Buckets.
Man, what's hotter than being hot? Miami Heat. But yo, James Harden showed up to training camp. He showed up to practice.
With the
How much?
76ers?
How much did
Yeah,
he weigh?
showed up. I don't know how much he weighed. I just saw the headline that he showed up.
He goes, I don't know how much he weighed.
Yeah, yo, last season.
Oh shit, that's pretty funny.
Zion is walling out. Well, he's not walling out, but he is walling out.
Who, Zion?
His immaturity, man. Hope he's gonna rebound from it, but he needs to leave the Pelicans. Harden showed up heavier. I knew it. My man is heavy. My man got a beer gut. Drew Holiday went to the Celtics. How you guys feel about that?
He would do it?
The Celtics, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, no, we talked about that last time. We were like, yo, he got traded from Milwaukee to Portland, and Portland traded him right back to the Celtics. Now, because that trade happened so fast, do you think that Portland's scheduled that wait before, like right as they're doing that trade for Holiday, they reached out and said, "Yo, what do y'all want for him? Like, what will y'all give us for Holiday?" Because that shit happened like from one day to another.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know that the deal that went down the trades. Like I just know Damian landed in the Bucks, and then Drew Holiday was in Portland, then went to Celtics and some shit.
Yo, they're saying
Type
that James Harden is giving off Ben Simmons vibes.
Yeah,
when Ben Simmons showed up to the 76ers. Yeah, when he showed up to the 76ers practice after he said they wasn't, and he just had that look on his face, and then you see a picture of James Harden just leaning on the on the basketball rim, just like, all right, I'm here.
I never seen that.
It's on the Twitter. You know what? I should be able to show
it on the Twitter.
Yeah.
Or is it X now? Or is it trend? Like, what is it?
So that's James Harden during the practice, and then this was Ben Simmons during the practice. He's just fucking there with the face and shit. Apparently, this is James
Internet got jokes. I'm telling you, internet stay undefeated.
Yeah, but he looked like he's in shape.
How do you feel about LeBron saying Anthony Davis is the face of the Lakers?
I mean, did they give him a management position? Because I don't see him playing on the court. Is he gonna play?
LeBron said that it's AD that's the face of the Lakers.
Joseph, that's going James Simmons.
James Simmons.
That's really good.
Ben Harden.
that one's good too.
Chris Paul, Warriors. How you feel about that? Yeah, I'm about to get a bowl of cereal.
I think this might be the best chance for Paul to get a ring.
You think so?
Yeah, because even
another ring.
Because even if he starts to burger it up, they can sit him down and Curry can take over.
I don't want Curry to get another one, bro.
How do you play Chris Paul?
Trip him.
No, but I'm saying like you're the Warriors. I mean, you're gonna destroy his ankle and shit.
But
You're
you'll take him out though.
You're
Yeah,
the
weak
Warriors.
ankles.
You're the Warriors. How do you fit him into the lineup? How do you fit him into the script of the Warriors? Do you turn Curry into a shooting guard,
You have to.
Yeah.
or do you do what the Rockets try to do with Harden and Westbrook, where they alternate, or with Chris Paul and Westbrook, where they fucking alternated point guards?
I wouldn't do that per se, because but first of all, Harden and Westbrook never had that kind of the jump shot that Curry has. But
Yeah.
now, to me, now that just makes Curry even more lethal because now he can do all the Reggie Miller shit that he tried to do like during the year. Because just run him around screens, like he was doing a lot of that last year, the last couple of years. Now you got somebody that you can entrust to bring up the ball and not get cookies. Not that that should happen.
Yeah.
And now who's gonna keep up with fucking Curry?
You saying Bolt?
You trip him.
You gonna have the trip Curry, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Asshole. But yeah, that's interesting. I can't wait. I want to see the Bucks.
Is Chris Paul on the Warriors more of an impact than Damian Lillard on the Bucks?
No.
Mm-mm. Nah.
No, because now you
he's-
just gave Giannis now something he's never had.
A dependable teammate?
Yep.
Yeah. And always available.
Yeah, because he hasn't got he
Chris
doesn't get
Paul's
hurt.
gonna miss games. We all know that.
Right.
No surprise. And as Chris Paul should. How old is he? 30 what? 5? He's up there, right? He's up there in age. 34, 35, 36, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll double check.
Googlealo.
You gotta go to Google University.
I almost was gonna say 44. He's 38.
Oh, look at that. So yeah, he's gonna miss games. They're gonna.
It's funny because LeBron James is 38 too. So, but LeBron James is a different
shape.
beat.
Yeah.
He's a different.
He works towards that.
He's
Chris
the
Paul don't care.
51st shade of gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dame is
he's a different beast with the same animal.
They're gonna go far. Bucks had the number 1 team last year. They just choked in the playoffs in the first round. They lost to the 8th seed.
Yeah.
Giannis got hurt, and that was it.
Is that more common now? I'm seeing it feels like that's more common now. These players are choking. Is it the bright lights are meaning so much to these people, or is it they're more concerned with the fucking politics of the game?
Nah, I think they're just off. That's it.
In the
I think
playoffs?
it was just simple as that. Yeah, like shit happens, but I get where you're coming from.
Like it's rare to see.
Star is supposed to be.
Like it's rare to see a returning champion lose to 8 seed
It is.
when they were the 1st seed.
But that's the beauty of it, because now it becomes an upset. Because
Yeah.
Mavs got upset by the Warriors when Baron Davis was there. What was the name of the team? Believe team or some shit like that.
Say again?
The Warriors with Baron Davis when they took out the Mavericks. When the Mavericks were the first round seed.
Byron Davis. Wow, that's old.
Yeah. He was in the Warriors. What was the name of the squad? The squad, they gave him like the name, or it was like the Believe team, or
Yeah, the Believe team. I think
Was
it
it?
was. I believe it
I
was.
think it was the Believe team. And they went against the number 1 Mavs and fucking waxed them. So I don't know, man. Maybe it could be choking, but shit happens, man.
The We Believe team in 2006.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we Believe team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that's
that
what
was
Google says.
you know what it is.
Facts.
I believe that the reason, I believe the reason nowadays more players choke is there's so much media coverage nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, look at it. Remember before we used to wait until ESPN top 10 to fucking be like, yo, I want to see what's the top 10. Want to see what's the top 10. Like, that was a fucking thing in the morning. Now you want to, all you got to do is go on your Instagram feed and look for the ESPN shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that, like, see, like when you come to New York has like 13 newspapers. So, got 13 newspapers, and then fucking you gotta watch yourself on fucking like Instagram or Twitter or Twitter, whatever the fuck they want to be called nowadays. Like
It's
there's
X, bro.
Yeah.
X, whatever.
X gonna give it to you.
Literally one syllable. It's just
What,
X.
what, whatever. I
You
fucking,
can't whatever that though.
yes, I can. I can
No,
whatever. I can whatever the fuck I want.
no, you can't. You
First
think
Amendment,
you can? You
freedom of
can't.
speech. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
No, yeah, I
Yes.
dare you to say whatever you and you let me know if there's freedom of speech.
All right.
You let me know how that goes. Keep playing with that shit.
I First Amendment protected activity. All right,
In what world?
in the
In this
United
realm?
States,
In which?
in the United
Nah,
States,
yeah,
Oh,
but
that's
land
your
of the
first. That's
free.
your First Amendment.
so
That's your
social
First
media
Amendment.
doesn't have laws. Social media, it's run by their rules. You got to say what they say. You gotta say what everyone else is saying on social media for them to accept you in that world.
And that's why I'm not on that crap.
Yeah, see, like YouTube bans me just because I'm not talking about women are stupid
Because they don't like your face.
I'm a sexy motherfucker. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all motherfuckers. I'm a sexy motherfucker. Hold on. Let me reiterate this shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Through the alley, brother. But no, I
I
mean,
hear that.
um, I think that there's so much exposure nowadays. So like when you fuck up, like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you have one bad game, like even somebody who's in the third world country who, like back in the day, would take a week for them to get a newspaper, can now see how much of a bum you were for one game.
But do you think that kind of dilutes the insult? Because think about it. When Bill Russell lost the championship after 9 years of winning the championship, they broke into his home and called him a nigga. They wrote the fucking word on his, like they violated his house
But yeah,
because he
they
lost.
did.
People are saying mean words on a platform where you choose to get on about you. You know
Right,
what
but
I'm saying?
not for nothing. This I'm not defending what people say, but
Not yet.
nowadays, very few people have what we grew up as called thick skin.
That's true.
Pause.
Everybody is way too sensitive nowadays. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Too
But
many
we
people
have
way
to
too sensitive.
we have to like that's the reality we live in right now.
Yeah,
So
but
we have to
you know,
take account for that.
also the thing was, I think people don't take it personal anymore. I think they think it's fact. Where so I'm gonna reiterate. I'm gonna explain what I mean by that was if someone said, "Oh, I could shut Jordan down," Jordan took that shit personal, and when he played him, he scored
Oh
55
yeah,
points on him. Like nigga, you can't shut me down. And I showed you where nowadays, if they say Danny
you
Dimes
not
is
not to
cold,
interrupt you, but nowadays you got Russell Westbrook, trying throwing out fans just because they harassing me.
Nah, I feel
no,
him for
but
that. Nah,
no,
that's
but
different. I
no,
feel him for
yeah.
that.
But like if the
I'm with that.
internet turns around and goes, this guy has no heart, this guy has this guy has that, they start to believe it. There is no. This is what I'm talking about with the dog in him. Like if Brady, if they said Brady was washed up, he came out and won the Super Bowl that season. If you said Daniel Jones was washed up, he loses by 50 fucking points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, first of all, to be washed, that means at one point you had to be good, and Daniel
no,
Jones has never been good.
but you know what I'm saying? Like even boxing and shit. You
Yeah.
can see where these people are like, yo, he doesn't have what it takes to be champion. And it's almost like they get the title shot, and then round 3, they turn around to the camera and say, y'all was right. You know what I'm saying? They believe in this, all these motherfuckers' opinions.
Well, as my man Enzo and Cash used to say,
Maybe
you soft.
I'm reading
Hold
the Jimmy.
Oh, what Jimmy said? Yeah, that's pretty funny.
yo, I got it right here, Jimmy. Don't fuck around. Shit, I got the baby oil right here, motherfucker. Shit.
That's hilarious.
Nah,
Right
but
here,
but
motherfucker.
like I said, like I was saying, your man Enzo and Cass said it correctly. You know, you're soft. There's so many soft people nowadays.
But I'm gonna put it this way. This is where everybody's a winner fucks up.
Right. Everybody's
Because-
too. Everybody wants to get a participation trophy.
Because
I'm sorry, earn your trophy.
here's the thing, though. You cannot learn how to get something unless you lost it, right? You have to learn how to get rejected to fucking be accepted. You know what I'm saying? This is Joseph. No, but this is where I was asking about the rookie quarterbacks. You just throw them in there, and it's like sink or swim. But the minute that they start, their head goes a little down. You want them off the team. And I give that same reaction because my shit is if you're gonna be out there, you gotta be ready to go. But you can't put that expectation on a baby. And these rookie quarterbacks are babies in the league. They're going up against grown men. They're kids going up against grown men. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that expectation. But this is where you would need them to learn. A lot of people said when LeBron James left Cleveland and went to Heat, that's when he grew. That's when Dwayne Wade took him under and was like, yo, bro, this is your team. Start acting like this is your team. And you see the maturity level. He was never the same player after the Heat. He went on every single team and instantly became the leader. You had to conform to LeBron's way of playing or you could get the fuck out of here. LeBron changed the aspect of every team he was on after that. If they were losing and LeBron got on the court, they were at least down 3. You know what I'm saying? But they came off, they down 20. He's like what's his name from the movie with Cameron Diaz and this thing. You know, your life expectancy. With me, without me. With me, without. It's like the spread. With me, without me. It's like you want to lose or you want to win. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I can give that to LeBron because everybody talks about the fucking he had no heart. That nigga got heart after Miami Heat. And I don't see that from anyone else. Because I remember growing up saying, fuck you, to anybody that had any issue with. You know what I'm saying? It was straight out, you're too short to play basketball, you're too fat to play this, you're too slow to do that. And the niggas would be like, oh yeah? Show me then, guard me. You know, like we took it personal. And we challenged you. And if you was better than us, you still ain't better than me tomorrow. Now you say that shit to a nigga, he's walking home.
I ain't gonna go cry.
I don't know who's on the Knicks, but you a fucking NBA basketball player. You should be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Remember that whole saying, there's only 152 of you out of the whole world that play the NBA? Y'all should have some talent. They don't just pick you up off the street and say, you know, you want to be a Knick?
You know what?
I mean, even though that's what it seems like they're doing.
I was about to say, but you know what? To your point, Toe, on that is, you know, I think a lot of people don't show pride anymore. You know, athletes when you challenged them back in the day, you were challenging their pride, and they're like, "Oh, you think you can guard me? All right, so I'm gonna make sure I drop 50 on you." Nowadays it's like,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't think I can win if I don't team up with three other superstars to win the championship.
Yeah. But all right, so it does take that, because I think if Reggie Miller had another couple of superstars on the team, he probably would have won a championship. And
But he would never admit that.
if Spike Lee was in every one of his games, he would be undefeated.
Yeah, probably,
But
probably.
listen, it could be the world is changing, and everybody wants to be a hero in a world that doesn't need saving, and that's bringing a lot of weak people.
So you saying there's too many people want to be a hero, nobody wants to be a villain?
Yeah, I'm thinking that there's too many people that have too much talent that they're resting on their fucking laurels, because it always was, when heart meets talent, you're unstoppable, and all we have is talent there. I'm not
Well,
seeing much
what
heart.
people say, that's why your man Vince Carter failed, had all the talent but didn't have the heart.
Yeah, even though he is the GOAT.
He didn't have heart. That's hard to
I mean,
believe.
he didn't have a team that when he was with, but it's dude, that shit was stacked.
I'll be back, fellas.
Like, Iverson didn't have a team neither, but like,
Yo, don't tell me Carter didn't have a team, because at one point he had his cousin on the same team, and McGrady was nasty.
he was.
What it is, to your point, so I think too many people want to be. I would say, like the fairy tale characters where they're
Yeah.
too perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be too perfect. A bunch of guys want to be Prince Charming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're too afraid to fail, so they're not going after it. And then some of them,
Exactly.
yeah, and some of them are too afraid to be mediocre, so they're not doing the basics.
Well, put it like this. Like where I work at, I remember this one new dispatcher. She tells me, she asks me something. I go, no, that's not possible. And she turns around and tells me, well, I don't like that word. And I go, what word? She goes, no. I said, well, then get used to it, because it comes out my mouth a lot.
Word.
I'm like, how do you oh, you don't like the word no? Well, you're going to, that's like my man Bernie Mac. Well, you're going to hit the word about 32 motherfucking times.
Listen, if you don't like the word no, then you're gonna have to do it yourself.
That too.
Because if you want impossible, you do it.
Right. But but like I said, no.
Yeah.
But I think too many people are just trying to be, too perfect. Look, I'm not even trying to get political on it, but like back in the days, if somebody called you an asshole or a dick or whatever, you was like, "Ah, my man, let's throw hands."
Yeah.
Nowadays, somebody calls you an asshole, or a dick, and you want to pick up an AR-15 and shoot up a whole school of people who had nothing to do with that one guy calling you or bullying you or calling you a dick.
Yeah. It's true. Because the thing is, no one pushes past their fears. Like this, going back to sports. The reason why I'm saying shit is because I'm seeing the pattern. You have to win a championship for you to be fearless in the playoffs. Like with you can see with Chris Paul, like he's in the playoffs, he's doing these stupid mistakes, and it's like he's sabotaging himself. I guarantee you, he wins the championship with the Warriors, that motherfucker will probably be the best player in the fucking on the team the next time they're in the playoffs.
Because he got over that hump.
He got it over with. It's kind of like when you're a virgin and you just get a hooker just to get that first nut, and now you can talk to any girl you want because you got that shit out the way.
Yeah, you busted your cherry.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of fucking players, it's until you win the championship, you don't got no confidence in there. where it was almost like that was my championship to win, and I'm gonna win it. Like I'm not here to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's the way people are brought up now, if it's because everybody wants to be in touch with their feelings, and it's okay to be scared, but you can't let that shit determine whether you win or lose or not. If you scared, leave it in the locker room and go out
Look,
there and
I'm
fucking
a,
play.
you know, I'm not, I hate Jordan,
Yeah.
but one thing I'll say about him, when the game was on the line, he wanted the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
He was willing to take that shot. What it is nowadays, there's not a lot of people who are willing to take that shot. They'd rather pass it off to somebody else. And then when somebody goes, "Well, why didn't you take that shot?" They're like, "Oh, but he was closer to the basket, or whatever." It's always an excuse.
They would rather shoot the ball from half court than shoot the ball to win the game.
Right. Right. It's like, we give you a choice. You can either, have a layup and win a game, or shoot a shot from half court, make it in, but you still lose. And and unfortunately, too many people are going to choose, "Oh, I'm going to shoot a shot from half court to make it look, and I'll still lose."
Yeah.
Like I remember somebody go, "Oh, everybody nowadays they want to win pretty," and I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I win pretty or win ugly, as long as I fucking win.
Yeah. Winning ugly makes you a man. When you in a fight and it's that dog fight and it's hard on both sides and it's an ugly win, you just scrape that shit. You learn something. That's where your fucking lungs are about to explode and you push past yourself. Winning by 80 points doesn't mean shit. It just means the other team was garbage. Winning one of those dog fights is like fucking 3 overtimes and you win by that last shot. That's something. You pushing yourself to the limit there.
Right.
I don't know, man. And it's sad because you have these players that are good, but they'll never be on another team, and it's because of their personalities. It's because they say shit, and that's another thing. Like back in the day, they didn't give a shit what you said. If you can benefit the team, benefit the team. Look at Dennis Rodman. My man was walking around with a fucking dress on. He got married to Carmen Electra in a bridal dress.
Yeah, remember Carmen Electra? That was a bad bitch.
Yeah, she was a bad bitch. But you know what I'm saying? Like, my man, during the fucking playoffs, said, "I need a break," and went to fucking Vegas, fucking hoes and different area codes, and came back, and they still was playing. They were like, "Yo, bro, you gonna give me your best? We gonna win this game? Yeah, all right, let's do this." Now, you sit here and you say something on social media on a fake account, and niggas want to throw you out the league. They want to throw you out the league.
Facts.
And not for nothing, the whole shit where it's like, oh, social media, everybody got a voice. You ever heard of sports talk radio? How many fucking people called up talking shit about these players? Come on. Just because 50,000 people are not getting to LeBron on Twitter. LeBron is not seeing all of those tweets.
Of course not.
I'm pretty sure if he's listening to Mike and Mike in the fucking morning, someone called up, he'll hear what this guy is saying about him. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably see one or two of the bullshit, but there's a lot of people out there that have LeBron back and they'll talk shit about that person. So that whole social media shit, it don't mean nothing. These people want to say stupid shit on my fucking videos. And I look at it and I go, "Oh, that's cute." And I laugh at it and delete the fucking comment and move on with my day.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that whole, I think it's a bunch of excuses for a bunch of fucking unqualified therapists that these people are just hanging on to, and now all of a sudden it's viable. And that's not how the war works. That's not how the war works. You have to take responsibility for yourself. No one in the outside force can, unless they fucking physically detain you. you no one can live your life. Me saying shit should not alter the way you live unless I pull you to the side. I'm like, yo, bro, you about to die because you drinking too much. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if I was like, yo, you suck at basketball, that should not make you want to fucking quit basketball.
Right. No, I hear you. I hear you. Like I said, we're gonna take it back. Too many soft people nowadays in the world.
Yeah.
Let's call a spade a spade. That's just what it is,
And
bro.
there's too much allowance of softness.
Bro, I mean, me and you, we older generation.
Yeah.
I know. Your man show and also like you remember growing up on the block, and even Chris, growing up to the block where everybody knew each other,
Yep.
and if you knew if you knew that if let's say your boy's mom saw you doing something, she would scold you and almost hit you, and then by the time you got home, your mother already knew what the hell you did, and you was about to get scolded and your ass beat again.
Yeah.
I truly believe, like people are just scared to say anything that might offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
no, there's growing up, especially in the '90s, whatever. Somebody says something, and you be like, "Man, suck a dick." Now you say that, and you're like, oh my god, like what? Are
Word.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
That offends you? That offends you, but the fact that your kid has access basically to porn by the age of 3, that doesn't affect you.
Because they don't give a shit what their kids are doing. Give the
All right?
phone to the kid and let him shut up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, just give him a phone, give him a tablet, let him sit in a chair. He'll be quiet. I'm gonna tell you that
There's a
that's
lot of baseball going on.
Girls is like, let's get back to sports. But listen, this is a part of sports that needs to come back. But I don't even know what's happening. The Yankees are out of the playoffs, so baseball is
I have
over.
no idea what's going on.
Minnesota won the
Baseball's over.
playoff. Minnesota won the playoff. So they're in. I think the 1 day playoff, the wild card. So they're in the
Yeah,
playoff.
yeah. Yesterday snapped the longest playoff losing streak in pro sports. Today they advanced to the postseason for the first time since 2002.
That
The,
damn.
the Yankees didn't even make the playoffs, so this don't count.
This
That's my
don't
rules.
count.
If the Yankees don't make the playoffs or they lose in the
Red
playoffs,
Sox
the
made
rest
it.
of this shit don't count. This right here is summer league for me. This is the preseason. the only fucking World Series rings that count are the 27 that are on my Yankees. No one won the World Series last year.
That's really funny.
But yeah, I haven't watched baseball in a minute. To be honest with you, I
Fuck
haven't.
baseball.
I don't even think there's enough time in the day to watch baseball game.
You're probably right.
Cause they be playing at like fucking 10:45 in the morning. Like they don't know we work.
You guys want to know a secret?
Yeah,
That Canelo fight was trash.
it was. I saw it. Which I gotta reinstall Windows because I got a virus from something. But yeah, it was, and that's another thing about boxing. Like Mayweather. Somebody said he's one of the greatest. Right? Was it? No, Lay sent me this video, and Mayweather was like, "Wait, what you mean one of the greatest?" He's like, "Oh, because I didn't have 70, 80 fights. Didn't I fight the most champions in the least amount of time? Didn't I get the most money in the least amount of time? Didn't I have the most box office in the least amount of time? Didn't I do this?" So I'm the greatest, right? I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's true. You still one of the greatest because if Muhammad Ali was around nowadays, I think he'd have made more money than you.
Probably, definitely. My man knew how to brand himself.
Yeah, because Muhammad Ali was going around becoming champion. He wasn't trying to get, he wasn't making business moves to make the most money.
Well, that and there was only like maybe 2 or 3 belts at that time. Now you got like 17 belts for each weight class.
Yeah, that's true. There was a linear and then the heavyweight championship.
Bro, I was getting a cut that day watching the prelims, and there was a heavyweight fight for a vacant belt on the prelim. Like how far have you fallen?
Word.
The vacant belt is being a title for a vacant belt is being fought on the prelim.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like the only people that were there were the media and maybe like 1 or 2 people who are like friends of the group. I mean of the performer or something like that. But that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, yo, Joseph's talking about the UFC and this shit, but I think boxing it changed also.
That was the best cereal in the fucking world. Sorry.
I hear you.
I'm back.
Boxing changed also. Everything. I want these guys to make their money,
All right.
but I also want fights.
Fight for
And
your
didn't-
money.
Didn't the dude that Carnelo fought have to go up 2 weight classes to fight him?
Maybe.
I don't know, but he was fighting like a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
He was scared. He was a fucking punk. He was a punk bitch. I would have gave Canelo a better fight, bro. She would have ended second round. But
I'd rather that.
you know, not rather that.
Yo, listen, man. I've always said if I was a fighter and I'm losing, take me out. I'm gonna balls to the wall. I'm either gonna knock you out, you gonna knock me out. Because now there's no pride in making it 12 rounds. You whoop my ass for 12 rounds. I just showed the world that I'm gonna get my ass whooped for 12 rounds. Nah.
I'll fight Canelo. She's gonna end in 2 rounds.
Like when Tyson fought,
Be the biggest upset in the world.
Yeah, right. When Tyson fought Lennox Lewis, and he got his shit rocked for fucking 14 rounds. I was like, yo, bro, you gonna have to end this dude. Like, put him down. Yeah. It shows. People say it shows the heart of Tyson, but I think Tyson wanted to get punished. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see people out there taking that punishment and just standing there. There's certain times where it's like, yo, bro, someone throw in this fucking towel. He's getting his ass kicked. He's not fighting back. You know, and where's the cornerman? At least with Carl Usman and Edwards, the cornerman was like, yo, bro, you losing. You want to fucking fight or what? And then my man threw that desperation kick and knocked out fucking Carl Usman. At least he tried. I would rather lose trying than lose losing. It's like baseball. Go out swinging.
Yeah.
No, because if you sit there looking at the ball, it's like, what was you doing? You should have just walked off the mound, walked off the fucking batter's box.
That used to get me tight. And I'm not a baseball guy, but like people that get struck out just looking.
Yeah.
When there's like the game on the line, there's like fucking what's the count? What, 2 and 3?
Your full count.
Full count, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And niggas just go out not swinging, and you go home after that.
Yep.
At the playoffs, I've seen that.
Making $140 million a year,
Ooh,
Just
stop.
swing, they fucking swing at anything.
right?
That's why I'm not good at baseball, bro. I swing at everything. I'll chase
You mean-
that shit.
You got no hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, that's why I want to hit everything, but I be missing.
He has hand-eye coordination. Problem is he's not looking at the ball. If he learned how to look at the ball while he was swinging, I'm pretty sure you make some contact.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't look at the ball.
so Joseph said something about the UFC, so I looked up the fucking the events calendar for the UFC. November 11th, John Jones is fighting Stipe Miocic, and it's weird as fuck to see John Jones with the belt, and Stipe Miocic is a challenger for the heavyweight title. Like, my man was out for 7 years. He like literally walked in the octagon. They handed him the title because he didn't fight Khan. Khan just went in there, tapped on the ground. They gave Jones the title. They mailed him the fucking belt, and now he's the champion for another 2 years. And now he's fighting Stipe Miocic. Like, bro, I want John Jones's fucking schedule. He's like that person that shows up to work for half a day and is on vacation every month.
His contract is crazy.
Word.
He don't have a contract, right?
Nah, he gotta. When I wake up, there better be money in my account. Track. I don't know. Yo, he's probably like, you want me to hit another pregnant woman? Give me $1 million tonight.
Say I won't.
Yeah. Shit. He said, "Oh, you're not gonna give me $20 million fight Cormier? I'm gonna pop. Fuck it.
I'm gonna ruin your whole card, nigga.
Yep." And he did.
Bitch.
He's the only man in history that made a card move to another date because he didn't want to fight Chael Sonnen.
I don't know the relationship. I think Jones is blackmailing him.
I was waiting for something.
Yeah, right. But I mean, listen, the UFC's turning into wrestling. I don't even think this shit is like the undercard fights are legitimate because they're unranked people, and then whoever's making the most noise is getting title shots.
Yeah, you have to have a media following.
Kobe Covington hasn't won any of his last 27 fights, and he's a fucking number one contender right now for Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being the white privilege.
The last fight that Kobe Covington had was against Masvidal in March 5th of 2022.
He won though, right?
He beat him by unanimous decision. Right? He lost to Kamaru Usman the fight before that in 2021. And then in 2020, he beat Tyron Woodley. But I think Tyron Woodley broke his rib during that fight. So my man fights once a year and has taken off almost 2 years to fight fucking for the title. That makes sense to you?
No. It sounds like there's a lot of coke involved.
Yeah, it's a welterweight division. This isn't,
on both parties.
Yeah, you know, like this isn't a division that is light on contenders. And he just gets handed a title shot. Kobe, Strickland, and Sugar Shane, yeah. All three of them. The White Kings. That's a Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all know that. Super Bowl picks.
Yeah.
Way
we
too
done
early.
that yet? Way too early?
Yeah.
Well, no. Wait, who's gonna play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl? Is what Chris is saying.
Yeah.
Because the refs already made it clear.
49ers?
That's a good one.
Yeah. It might be a rematch.
I doubt it.
We got to see what the second half of the season look like.
Let me see. From the NFC, though.
So, Joe told me he was going to be home by 10:25. We about to sign off. Because I can hear it in Hoch's voice, and I can hear it in Crew's voice. We ain't got much left to talk about. Unless y'all want to hear me rant about some other shit that got nothing to do with sports.
I mean, the way me and your season is going football, we can rant all day about it.
Yeah, this is true.
But I mean, but yeah, but no, but going back on the point that we were making before with boxing, it's like right now there's just way too many belts.
Yeah, Carnelo had 5. The dude he was fighting had 5. And then there was
And they were fighting for one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if was it one that the dude that Canelo was fighting, was it one of his belts? Was it one of Canelo's belts? Like they don't even tell you this in the process. So you're like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, that is true. We don't remember back in the day. It was if you had a fight, you put up all your belts. You the middleweight champion of the world defending your heavyweight championship at 125 pounds.
God damn.
They figured this shit out. It's like, you want to fight, defend all your titles.
That's wild.
You gotta do what you gotta do out here. The streets is calling.
My man said, "We hungry, cuz."
Word. But yeah, I mean, all right. So I guess we'll do that, and then we'll just call it a night, right? It's 11:11. Make your Super Bowl picks now.
I don't want my team to go to the Super Bowl. I'm playing like this. Eagles and Queefs rematch? Nah, man. I'll say Bills. Bills and Niners.
You know what? I'm saying the Jets versus the Eagles.
I mean, if y'all win this next game, y'all be 2-3. Y'all be
tied for third.
Yeah. AFC is a little loose.
They'll be a little loose. NFC's wide open.
NFC?
Yeah, you got the 49ers and the Eagles. After that, all positions available.
Yeah, the Bucks, the Lions, the Seahawks, the Cowboys are tied for third. The Falcons, the Rams, the Commanders, and the Packers are tied for, and the Saints are tied for fourth. And then the Vikings, the Giants, the Cardinals are fifth, and then the Bears and the Panthers don't have any wins in the last.
Look at the AFC.
Yeah, well, the AFC, you got the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Bills are in first. The Colts are in second. The Dolphins are in fourth. No, wait.
AFC ain't tough either, man.
You got the Steelers, the Browns, the Jaguars, and the Chargers, and the Texans, and the Titans together. And then the Patriots, the Jets, the Raiders, the Bengals, and the Broncos are.
They do have better teams on the AFC, though. Not by much. Well, let's see. Once Joe Burrow gets it together, they have the Bengals. They have the Bengals, Justin Herbert. The Dolphins right now, maybe. Who knows? Chiefs, Bills. You want the Ravens in there?
I want to ask you a question. Because I'm looking at the stats, the standings. And they're saying that the Dolphins are ranked fifth. But they're 3-1. The Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills are 3-1. And they're 1, 2, and 3. Number fourth, the Colts are 2-2. How are they from fourth place?
I don't know. I just witnessed that.
How, Sway? Like, is this how
math.
they do it? Also, the math ain't mathing up because what
the script.
You're telling me that the Jets could have went undefeated and we still would have been in 8th place because of some number on ball percentage or some shit. Like I don't know.
It has to be an error, right?
It has to be because the games won and the games lost are better than the Colts.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the
Period.
only way. I thought that's how the standing went.
I want to take a picture of this. Take a picture of this.
I thought that's how the standings went.
Let's take this to Twitter and tag the podcast.
Nah, but seriously, you know what? I'll say 49ers.
Because of the power rankings, this shit goes by power rankings now.
Our rankings.
Make that make sense though.
Joseph, you a clown.
And we about to put that shit on Twitter right now. On X. Show it doesn't matter what you said. You're not here.
He said it doesn't matter.
At NFL, how are the Dolphins in fifth place behind the Colts? Hashtag Knuckle Head Sports. Yo, Hoch, you got a Tweety box?
What if I got what? X, Twitter, with Twitter, whatever the fuck it wants to be
Yeah.
called? Nah, I don't.
Yo, Cruz, what's your Twitter? Living single, lightly seasoned, visual therapy.
Krills. I think it's Krills.
All right, I might need to get it. No, wait, you got to pay for X. Nah, forget it. Scratch that.
Is it Cruz? I don't see.
He wants to make it where you have to pay for it.
That shit.
Oh, the day that happens, day I'm out of.
And that's why a lot of people has been moving over to Threads.
Hey, Threads ain't no fucking better. Yo, how come I can't tag you in this, Cruz?
Just made a fucking mess. Spill my cigar.
Is it KRY11?
Yeah.
I can't find you.
I'm coming for you.
You can't see him?
Hey, knock that shit off.
Hold up. I got you. Fuck.
Did you block me?
We're not friends on here?
Visual therapy.
That's it?
That's
what
what
I
I
gave
have.
you?
Yeah,
I followed you right now. Tell me who followed you.
Cruz.
Yeah.
I followed you back.
There we go.
You made a new one? Yeah.
Is it new? I
It
think
says
is.
you joined in 2020. Yeah. Does the Capitals work? Oh, here you go.
Joseph, you think the Colts are going to play JT?
There you go. I tagged you and all.
Joseph said
That's
that's
one of
one of
his
his.
burns.
Why I gotta create a channel to join the chat? What the fudge?
Why you got a what?
I gotta make a channel to write in the chat.
What chat? In the
This
restream chat or?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
none of you stream. YouTube.
Oh.
All right. So while you guys do that, I guess we're done for the night.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, safe to say.
Well, gentlemen, I'll see you here next time. So same bat channel, same bat time.
That's right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Peace. Y'all have a good night. Be
Yep.
safe.